Everybody, it just happened to be scanning Twitter while looking at the basketball game here, Utah versus Memphis. Happy Memorial Day. And I saw this tweet by Oakland Athletics president Dave Kaval, where he writes, "Here is the chart of offsite parking. There are on-site spots too that will fluctuate as the site is built out. 8,000 spots within 1 mile, 12,000 within 1.2 miles. There are a lot of parking spots, more than the 9,600 we have at the Coliseum." And here's the map that he is referring to, just from the EIR. You have a closer look. This is Howard Terminal parking supply availability, and you can see how it ramps up with the walk distance from the ballpark. 5-minute walk, 47 space spots, 1,369 within a 10-minute walk, and then of course continues to ramp up from there all the way to something like 21,337. And then he's got these different times are available with total supply. So you have 6 o'clock to 7 p.m. and then 12 to 1 p.m. and then total supply. That's the 3 numbers. So the total supply within a 35-minute walk is 21,337 spaces. So I looked at that, and then I was taking a gander at how they're laid out. And it occurred to me something, given Howard Terminal. Why not an AC transit shuttle like the free Broadway shuttle we have that runs up Broadway, basically? Goes up Broadway, and then it rounds to around Lake Merritt, and then comes back. Actually, it really stops here and then turns around. Really, what it should turns at Webster. I was pointing here because I want it to go all the way down to serve Grand Avenue, because then it serves my Adams Point neighborhood, right? But that's being selfish. Why not a shuttle that serves the business district of Broadway and then in toward Preservation Park, and then come around back to Howard Terminal? They have these different node points where you can gather and take the shuttle and go to the ballpark and then go back. And the node points would make it easier for people to stop at the different eateries and restaurants, right? Pour money into those businesses and then get to the ballpark. And the A's could help by providing discount tickets that are done with respect to where you park these different areas, these different spots. So there's a monetary incentive for parking here. Or maybe those who park get free bleacher seats for certain games, right? You know, that's what this lends itself to, free shuttle. I think that would really go a long way towards straightening out the parking issue and transit, because some people complain about the situation in a way that I find rather annoying. In other words, they say, well, gee, there's not enough parking, and we have to walk. Oh, poor baby, you have to walk. That was a similar argument when Giants Stadium was proposed, because there's no direct parking at Giants Stadium at the waterfront. And to this day, no one complains. In fact, there are people who get off at Embarcadero BART and they walk that, I think it's 2 miles from Embarcadero BART down Embarcadero. It's a beautiful walk to the ballpark. And folks don't complain. And not only that, you've got a Muni option. You can get on Muni and take Muni right to BART if you want to do that. That option is not present at Howard Terminal. So a nice alternative would be to have these free bus shuttles. We have experience with free bus shuttles. So I think that's a way to go. And I'm going to put this out there right now and advocate for it. What would the cost be? If memory serves off the top, I have to check that. It costs roughly $300,000 to $400,000 annually to fund the Broadway shuttle. So somewhere in that area. Not bad. Especially considering the amount of money that's being thrown around for this project anyway. All right. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com.